For anybody new to this channel, I realize I never say my name. Hey y'all, it's me, Shaneequa. And this is Lean Into the Spirit, where we are on this spiritual journey of learning to be spiritual inwardly and out. Not being ashamed of the gifts and the talents and the calling that is on our life. Like, that's just what we're doing here. There's nothing demonic about having gifts. There's nothing demonic about God giving people one gift while other people have other gifts. There's nothing demonic about that. And so when people try to weaponize the Bible against you, let them know that God is older than the Bible. So if God's giving out gifts that are not in their book pages, that does not mean they don't exist, okay? Anyway, I have put channel subscribers only on the chat. I don't know what to read on. Like I said, if you hear me, I've been nasally, so I've been pretty sick. Hey, Nicole. I've been fighting the heck out of this cold. I'm glad it's a cold and not that new coronavirus. Whew, I'm so glad. But the weather right now is like absolutely beautiful, so we're gonna get it. And we're sitting on the bush side now because this is where I like to sit, but the mosquitoes love to be over here. But with the rain and the wind, we should be good for today. Or right now, not even today. Hey Tabby, hey Becky. So yeah, spring break is finally over. Oh my gosh. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. Oh no, I lost one. Oh, there it is. It was an absolute lot. I don't have much time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right. I think we should go ahead and take a look at April, since it's right around the corner. You're still fighting too, girl? At least like the cough, well, I won't even say the cough is gone because it woke me up again this morning. It's not as bad. I know my throat stings because I drink something with lemon in it and it just stings. So my throat is stinging. No, you're not. Are these it? Yeah, okay. So, okay. That's what you want to, okay, hold on. Interesting. So the 7 of Wands is underneath. And at the split was the 10 of Wands. And something wants to be seen. So that is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So the energy riding underneath this card. So interesting. Hold on. And the very, very first card of the deck is the 6 of Wands. Look at that. This is a lot of wand energy, guys. And I'm getting goosebumps. And I'm like, what? Why? Because the card that is out is the 5 of Wands. So we have the 5, the 6, and the 7, and the 10, and then the Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, meaning things are switching up. What I'm hearing, because I'm going to say it the way that I'm hearing it that the people are galvanized. I guess that's residual from what happened this weekend and what they're about to do. I don't know if they've already done something. I haven't been paying attention. I've been trying to be Mom of the Year this week while fighting the cold and my body that's breaking down on me. But that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that people are galvanized. All right, so that feels thematically April. The people are galvanized. Oh my goodness. It is go time. Let's get it. All right, so, oh my God, it's so beautiful right now. I had to put the umbrella up because it started raining. I'm like, I'm getting this reading in. And then the rain just passed by and it's, oh my God. Let me just show you my view real quick. I'm under the avocado tree. I knocked a few down putting up this umbrella, but whatever. Like, look at that. That's my mom's like decorating. But look at that sky. Like, sun, hello, where have you been? Actually, I'm glad it's gone because I'd be cooking right now. Oh look, there's our friend Bumble. Well, Bumble's shy. Sorry if I'm giving y'all dizziness, but he's over there. Bumble always comes first. Anyway, so it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. And I took my hair out. I wasn't feeling well enough to even do more than wash my hair. And we went to the pool, so I was like, why did I wash my hair? It's a thing. That said, the people are galvanized. But I also heard as soon as I saw this card, the girls are fighting. So y'all, the people are galvanized while they are breaking down. Notice it. This game, the controller is frustrated as all get out as the people up there are pointing their wands at each other, right? Hold on. Let's correct this. I just noticed how these wands are flinging. The bald, I was gonna say the bald one. I think Stephen Miller's out. For entertainment purposes only, you guys, for entertainment purposes only. And these are solely the opinion of me looking at the pictures on the card. And if you're one of those like diehard tarot card readers, I'm not that. The wind. Okay, I want you to notice, I'm gonna use my rod here, and I mean that in a perverted way. I want you to notice the bald guy is not able to fully deflect the wand that is going at him. So this is Stephen. Then we have, they are dually fighting. So I think this is going to be Blondie and Pete. And then this guy seems to be Rubes, because he's going to try to get Blondie out. And this guy, it's the one we never talk about. The one who took the Hitler picture in the Vanity Fair. The one we never talk about. What is his name? That's why we never talk about him. So basically, this is our Vanity 5. And whoever's been controlling them is now frustrated as all get out. Because he can't control them because they're infighting. It's the adult in the room. Is this Peter? Oh. I don't even feel like Shady's here. I mean, he's part of the Vanity 5, but I don't feel like he's here. Because I feel like this is the guy we never talk about. This is Blondie. This is Steve. This is Hags. And this was, who did I say? Rubes. Yeah, I don't even think Shady's here. He's not playing this game. Oh, he's out. That's very interesting, you guys. I don't even see him on here. Okay. And so the energy underneath all of that. Okay, so again, there's the 6 of Pentacles, right? Oh gosh, that was a green insect. I don't know what it was, but it was green. And it's juicy. Sorry. Vocal fry. Oh, I didn't take my Adderall. Okay. So, the 6 of Pentacles, this feels like a switching of roles. They're taking notice of the people raising their voices. Huh. And what I also think is interesting is like how huh. I'm gonna have to sit on this one a little bit, maybe read on it later. But this feels like corporate, some corporate dollars going towards aiding the fight of the people. Because look at it. You see how low-key he is about it while holding his eyes? Like, oh gosh, the energy. I don't know what to say. Hold on, let me see. Sorry, I had to make sure I turned off the notifications. I don't think the energy is... Like, it feels like daring a person to say something. It's like, yeah, I'm giving you money, and what? Don't make a big deal about it. But it also feels like, don't make a big deal about it. Don't tell anybody that I've given you this money. Now, mind you, it's pennies compared to the dollars that are there. But it's like trying to be part of the fight without letting people know that, okay. The tide has turned. The tide has turned. I would not be surprised if we hear about other millionaires, billionaires, or even, okay, even Red Party funding like just regular red people. You know how they throw money at everything? I can see them now participating in funding the fight. They want the regime gone as well. Again, very low-key, very pennies, so that it doesn't like trigger anything. But this is very interesting. But you know what too? Just like he's holding his eyes, the guy, the player, is holding his eyes as well. So it's like, there's a male aggression here. I feel like we're about to have some people step up into the political arena. Okay. April really is a very transitional month. We're going to see people change sides. We're going to see people, or maybe not see people. Not see. Okay. Anyway, people supporting the resistance. Vive la resistance. Meanwhile, we're going to hear more and more about the fighting. Okay. Got it. Because this is the card that's going down foundationally. This is the outward part that we're going to see. We're going to see more of the finger pointing, the fighting. Does anybody have a hearing coming up? I know Blondie got subpoenaed. And refused her subpoena, which you could do that. Oh, there's B. B is here now. So Bumble and B are back together. And then the Seven of Wands. Now, I like the way this looks in the other deck, where it's like talk to the hand, you know? But in this case, you see... Oh! Wait, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. Hold on, you guys. It is the same guy. Wait. 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 Hold on, the wind is blowing. It's the same guy, suit and all. Look. It's him. But he's in the reverse. So this is the same guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's somebody who's a mouthpiece for them, not continuing to be a mouthpiece for them. He's reversing course. He's changing message. Or he's not speaking. Like he's not supporting them. Okay, why does this feel like shady? Oh, there's Bumblebee and Maya. Why does this feel like shady? Why does this feel like shady? Okay, hold on. Let me go into this real quick. I was gonna go into April, but I gotta, okay. Then is this Shady pulling the thing, or is this Peter? Peter controlled by Shady. Shady controlled by Peter. Oh, duh. Now this is interesting. It feels like Shady is literally the controller. Like the inanimate object being played by, okay. I gotta back up. All right, and then the Ten of Wands was there. That's not being able to carry it and all that kind of stuff. But hold on, let me back up. Hold on. Is Shady? Okay, show me Shady. Are we still sticking with these? No. Okay. These? Are those? These? Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. It's been a long time. I think so, Tabs. Hold on. It's been, I'm rusty, but especially because I don't know what's going on. But I think that's helping the fact that I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Now it's interesting because I did hear Efefe, I think it was, or Libby, or somebody said that they get that Shady is scared, which I've always seen. You know, he's just braggadocious. But like, now that we're in the going gets rough part, and he knows this is now is make or break time, you know? I wonder if this is when he can emerge to be somebody like, dang, we could have had a great president. That's so weird. I just saw the Queen of Wands fly off of this deck, and I'm not going to ignore it. The Queen of Wands, very manipulative person. She was the one calling the shots. She was the one with the blueprint. Very manipulative person. Who could that be? Anyway, let me get back to this. Who could that be, though? Very manipulative, fiery person. Did we ever figure out the Queen of Wands? All right, Shady. Show me Shady. I think once we see Shady, we can get into April. Because this is his time, right? Oh my God. This is his time. This is possibly when he gets his, again. This is possibly the time when he gets his 5 minutes. I always said it would be April. I wonder. I really wonder if it is her. Because I did, like she did flash through my mind, but so did that being Shady, because, you know, he does give Queen energy. He gives like a former rocker who never lets go of the rocker. Like, you know, like grunge person, like trying to be emo kid with the eyeliner. And it's funny because I don't think he really wore it before. I'm not sure. All I know is if everybody's making fun of you with your eyeliner, like I would stop wearing it. I'm not impervious to people talking about me, but if the whole world is talking about me, I'm gonna stop wearing the eyeliner. Like, the whole world is making fun of me, saying I'm borrowing stuff from Erica Kirk's makeup cabinet. Yeah, I would stop. But the fact, oh, okay. There's so much flitting through my head. I'm like, I have so much to read on and I gotta leave in like 20 minutes. Because the kids' dentist appointment's at 2:30 and I gotta go to their school, pick them up. It's a lot. And hopefully they don't take forever to get there. And I don't know if it'll rain or not. If it doesn't rain, I'll be back out. If it does rain, I'm not gonna read. Because I don't like reading in the house anymore. Ever since I've come outside. Okay, y'all see these are well shuffled. All right, show me Shady, please. Show me Shady. Show me Shady. What's going on with Shady? Shady pants. Shady pants. Show me Shady. It's so funny because my mind went changing its tune, but I immediately started singing the bomb bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Wrong key, but whatever. Why did we go there? Why did we go? Oh! Show me Shady. Tied to the devil. Damn. Because I'm telling. I mean, I know people don't want to believe, because I don't either. But like, I literally just heard that he would have made such a great president. But he's tied to the devil. Like, literally tied to the devil. Had he gotten there on his own, no Peter Thiel, nothing, he would have made a great president. That's so weird. Had he gotten there on his own, he would have made a great president. I think everybody would have liked. Because he is, like, on the surface, just surface, like, brown wife, interracial kids, he went to college, you know, he has a lineage. Granted, it's tied to the Lincoln assassination, but it's like coming full circle where, you know, he gets to, like, when I say it could have been a great story, it could have been a great story. But his ties to the devil is going to lead him down the path that's going to come full circle a different way. And that's going to be with justice. This is interesting, though. Again, if we saw him giving coins to the protesters, this is him meeting with people in secret to do something that is against the orange turd. What is this? There we go, in secret. In secret. Yes, yes, and yes. He's plotting against him, and I think that plot is going to land some people in jail. All right, so if that's Shady, a different messaging, he is going to speak on behalf of us for the war? I don't know. He has a different brand, I'm just getting a different attitude about how to approach this that is more progressive than is allowed to be in his circles. Not America first necessarily, but like compassion, empathy. It's so funny. He is not himself, and if he was himself, he'd be so good. And that's exactly it. That is exactly his challenge, is that he's not allowed to be himself. He has to be a magician. He has to pull a rabbit out of a tree. They're expecting a lot out of him. This is interesting. This is so damn interesting. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to have empathy for Shady. I'm not, so don't give me that, but this is so interesting. So here's, like I said, here's the Eight of Wands. He's a different set of messaging. I think he is going to do what he needs to do to speak on our behalf. But I think oh, there we go. That's why the secret. Sorry, I think I got bit. I think the reason why okay, that's why he's doing things in secret. So the deal he's going to come up with, they're not even going to say out loud what it actually was. Oh man, hold on. Why am I receiving that? Sorry, I just got dry-throated. Why am I receiving that? I got a feeling that if he in the Ayatollah, I guess, and whoever that third person is gets to talking in secret, it's going to be absolutely diplomatic. But still, his hands are tied. But I'm getting that the deal is going to be a good one. This is a 10 of Cups. So this is interesting. This seems to be the tie. What he wants to give versus what he signed up for. Like, if he was not in this party, things would be so different. I think this man is going to circle the block. I think he'll be back in later years. I think he'll be back. He might actually be back in 28, if not 32. I think he'll be back, probably as an independent. The thing is, though, like, he would really have to distance himself from everything and make some retributions and stuff. I think it's time for him to grow up is basically what I'm getting. But the way he's going to have to be, the way he's going to be able to get away is by getting justice for those people in the background. Yeah. Okay. Because of the lies and because his hands are dirty and because of the AI falsehood, or AKA the manipulation. Oh my God, there's so much. He seems so simple, but he's extremely complicated because he is implicated by what's been going. Ooh. Yes, cooking the votes. He didn't have anything to do with that, but he benefited from it. He's so complicated. He's so complicated. Because there's who he should have been versus who he has become. He's so complicated. He was so impatient. He could have gotten there by himself. He could have gotten there without Teal, even without his wife, like, pushing him. He would have gotten there. He's definitely going to be guilty by association. I can definitely feel him working hard to try to distance himself from it. But here's the problem that I just saw as I was saying that part. Sorry, I'm fighting the wind. Is that the Eight of Pentacles represents two things for us, right? It's the cooking of the VOTESs, right? But it's also, well, that's that. But it's also the AI. This is also my AI card. I have 3 cards that represents AI for me. This one, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's 2 things that, because I'm like, his hands aren't dirty for the votes. So I'm like, what is his hands dirty for? His hands are dirty for the AI. Because he knows that man does not exist. He's been in too many videos where he's there. So he's dirty for the AI. And I don't think he can play off he didn't know. Because here's the Six of Pentacles. It's putting people who were on one side of the table to the other side of the table. And for Libya, this is her switching the votes. Whatever. This is her thing. So that, again, that's 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. And then he's so complicated. It's crazy. He's so complicated. But I will tell you, I think with time, he might be able to fix this. Maybe 8 years time, because whoever. I think he might be able to. It's a whole redemption thing, arc he'd have to go on. Oh my God, let me hurry up. But the Ace of Swords coming out, that tells me, again, the lie. That's the lie of not standing up. He wants to do this global conflict thing a different way, and he can't because he's tied. But he would have, I swear, I hate that I'm making this association, but his potential was, I'm gonna say was, because it is past tense, because he chose a different path. Instead of being able to examine what's fine in your hands, the slow route, he took the faster route and has the artificial way. So that's 6, 7, 8, and 9. But he really had JFK potential. Thanks for the emoticons. I forgot they make those here. He really did. Baco. There's a 6 again. See? He could have been the person helping the less fortunate, etc. Instead, he had rubes pushing him with the AI. That's who pushed it. Because remember, I told you, he was supposed to become Mr. Dude in December. There's his wish card. And there's the Queen of Wands. Magic. Magic and making a wish. That's it. Oh, okay. Remember, this also used to be the guy who's no longer with us, Nanny Boo Boo, who was then pushing Rubes, who was then pushing Shady, and trying to make things happen. Okay. Gosh, complicated. I mean, it's his bad, but I hope that's not another green bug. Sitting on the tree might not have been a good deal during wind. Oh my God, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm sorry. All right, show me the past. Show me the past for him that got him in this position. Show me the past. Nicole, this is crazy. Am I taking that? No. Okay. Baby, you can't give me all of this. Am I taking this? There's Murdoch. Exactly. To expose the devil. That's the past. The past was him working with Murdoch to expose the devil. And they knew. They found out. Remember, he met with him twice. Well, he ended up meeting with him a third time. But during the summer, he met with him twice, just before the book came out. Okay, I gotta go here before I get migraine. All right, so one card to sum up the past. I got the Brazil song in my head. Oh, snap. Okay. That's interesting. I never thought about that. If you notice, they haven't ever tried to meet with the orange. So in the past, we're looking at the Death card and the Three of Wands, planning, prepping, preparing to go. They never asked to meet with the Orange themselves. They were meeting with Wick dude. Look at this. Seven of Swords, strategy or stealing. So the energy of the planning and prepping is strategy, or trying to be sneaky plans. What is the original anyway? Book ideas. It's all been done. Why not copy, paste, repeat? People do it all the time. So, that's what the book says. Down here, that's what that says. Book ideas. What is original anyway? Blocked. What is original anyway? Oh. If y'all remember, when they started the Venezuela thing, to go after Maduro. Remember, that happened after the dream. Hey, Bree. That happened after the dream. That happened after, the thing about him being gone and them not telling us. So I had that dream December 7th. Maduro thing was, what, January 3rd? But in between that time, Shady was supposed to be put up. And he wasn't. Because they went the wrong route. They went in the past, when Homeboy died, and Shady was prepping to go up, they changed course. They changed the energy. Let's just copy and paste. We've been doing it this whole time anyway. We've been using AI this whole time anyway. Let's just keep that going. So that energy sucked out the wind out of his sail. And see, too many hands in the decision making. Too many people wanted to get theirs at the same time. Oh my gosh. And he got trapped. He was the lone voice. Not the lone one, because I think Susie was against it as well. Because she just popped in my mind as well. But they were essentially the lone voice of saying, no, we're not doing this. So then they did a copy-paste. Because if you notice with the Venezuela thing, and the Daily Show did a really good segment on this, where almost the same players, such as Lady Graham and Holly, Holly wasn't it? God dang it, I bit my thing again. Holly wasn't, Holly, oh shoot, I gotta hurry up, wasn't there, but someone was similar to him. But they were saying the same things, weapon of mass destruction, the most important thing that we do, etc. So Daily Show did a side-by-side of it. This came back out. Daily Show did a side-by-side of it. Oh, this is, okay, so current energy is the reckoning of it, is having to face consequences for this. And so they did a side-by-side, and people were saying exactly the same thing. Like, it's literally copy, paste, repeat. Like, that's literally what it was. Okay, so this is basically, yeah, him being called out to have the conversation with Ira is exactly it. There is no more stealing away. There is no more pretending things aren't happening. There is no more hiding in the background. You've been called out. We will only stop this thing if we talk to you. We don't want to talk to those other two people. So it's like, are you going to play game? Hey, Lisa. Or not, right? Because y'all will be stuck here, and we will continue. We can make drones every single day, and you can continue to lose money every single day, and you can continue to make enemies every single day, because we're not playing your game. I think they're in my description. They're the out of hand deck. I bit my tongue. This is interesting. So yes. Okay, so what is the energy running under all of this? If I hit it or make it happen, I don't read that card. I wait for the energy to pull it out. what is the energy? The undercurrent energy, overarching energy. What is running through Shady? What is everything running in the background? Oh, that's too much. One or two, please. Hey, you have a great day. I think I showed it to you. I told you what it's called. It's called the out of hand deck. All right, so the energy running in the background is the Emperor, which makes sense. Okay. Basically, this is also what he has his hands dirty about, is that Emperor is being unable to, one, untie himself from the devil, but two, he hasn't spoken up about anything. So in effect, while he didn't commit treason himself, it's still a high crime. It's still sedition. It's still punishable. Okay. So the energy I'm also feeling is like, how do I do this so that I don't ever ruin my chances of being able to run or being able to come back? Because we're going to have new laws, new constitutional laws of like, if you are a criminal or have been found of treason or whatever, you can't run for any kind of office, local or federal, local, state, or federal. So his dilemma is, how do I do this without... How do I navigate without getting my hands even dirtier? Yes. He wants to walk away. He wants to walk away. I even feel him wanting to get rid of the MAGA trash. Again, tied. Hard work here. This one's... Ooh. If you're the guy putting pennies, pentacles, paper, are you going to be sharing secrets with the opposition? With the resistance? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. Hold on. Is that what's happening? Let's see. What is the outcome here? Oh, no. He's not going to be able to get away with it. People will be protested. He's possibly going to be arrested by the military. He is going to go down for treason. But, he might escape that label. The judgment in reverse. They might not be able to pen anything treasonous actually on him. This is weird. However, I don't see him being able to... We're still on, what's his face? Hey, Suze, girl. I gotta get off, actually, because I have a dentist appointment to take the kids to. If the weather holds, I'll be back. I don't know. We're having a moment of break in the rain. Oh, I wish I can continue. Shady is turning out to be a very interesting character now than he's been in a very long time. He's not a static character. He is actually quite dynamic. I am seeing some change, some growth. and some genuine reluctant hero energy with him. If we were writing his story, it would actually start now. He's being called to cross the threshold. I'm sorry, screenwriting terms. But anyway, there's that secret again coming back. I think this is, we started with him possibly talking to the Ayatollah. Oh my God, Ayatollah. Oh my God, this isn't the outcome energy. Ayatollah strapping up, and we always had him as the Page of Wands. Look, lacing up, getting ready to go. So at the end of the day, I think they are going to come to, some kind of agreement that is going to end things a little bit quicker. But it's going to be very secret. Is he going to have to spill it? Okay, this is really, let me ask yes, no, and then I got to go. This is really, really interesting. I gotta read on him further. We gotta nix him later. Check the answers later. Because this is wild. This story that's unfolding. Like, I'm not even sharing it all. I'm still battling a cold. I'm sorry, y'all. But that's the thing. I think Eren is going to help him with those ties. I think Eren's gonna help him cut ties with some stuff. Like, when I say some secret dealings, I mean he just might come clean. That's what I'm like. We gotta go deeper with him. Like, for real. I was not expecting this reading. And we gotta figure out who the heck the Queen of Wands in reverse is. Oh my gosh. I hope the weather holds. I'm getting chills. I hope the weather holds. I wanna ask a yes/no question real quick. What was my yes/no question? What was my yes/no question? Damn it. I don't have time to do next because I really do gotta go. I gotta go in like 60 seconds. Oh my goodness. What was my yes/no question? Oh my God, what was I just about to ask? You know, as soon as I just got goosebumps behind reading your question, but I did not see this particular part of how that could happen, you know, because we weren't in war and all that stuff at the time. Look at that, look at that. Spiritual renewal and send in the chariot. I don't know. I think him and Ira are going to come to some great terms. But it's interesting. We're not going to hear what those terms are. I think Ira's going to help him with his little problem. That's what I was asking. Yes. Thank you, Bree. Exactly. There's a maybe here. There's that Six of Swords. There's a maybe. And it really is a maybe. I think it's going to be depending on the conversation. Because we're looking at a yes and a no. Remember that 10 of Cups energy was on there. Let's try this again. Clearer. Will Ira help him with his little people problem? Will Ira help him in exchange for whatever they're looking for? Will Ira help him with his little people problem? And little people, I'm looking at Peter. I'm looking at the gang of the Vanity Five. Will Ira help him with his little people problem? It's a yes card. It's a yes card. That's Rubio. Came out this way, so that's Rubio. That's a yes card. That's a maybe card again. Look, 7 of Swords, maybe. And then that was a Knight of Cups, yes card. There's something on the table. We gotta dig in this more. We have to dig in this more. I gotta go. But we gotta dig into this more. Oh my God. I was not expecting that turn of events. And we still have to do April. We gotta dig into this more. I need to know. We gotta go. Huh? You always have a soft spot. I don't have a soft spot for him. I don't. But like today, I am. And I'm like, why are you showing me this? I just know in another timeline, he would have been the JFK version. I'm gathering that he is trying to see how he cannot get swept up in all of this. But I did see him getting called out with treason. But it just might not stick. I don't know. He's so complicated right now. He's more complicated than he's ever been for me. It is so much happening. But I have no idea what that stuff is because I've been pretty much out of it for about 5-6 days. I've been trying to listen to Libby and stuff, but I keep falling asleep, and I guess I was sicker than I thought I was. But you know, mama life, you got to keep going. Whew. I told my fiance, listen, child, when you get here, it's daddy duty. Don't call me. Don't say, but I don't want to hear nothing. I am on a sabbatical. I'm going to go to the park every day. Anyway, can you bring a bowl of dirt to stick your feet? Huh? What does that mean? Can you bring a bowl? Oh, to go into the house? Girl, I hope it's good. I just hope it's good. If anything, no, because that gazebo, it will be full of people later today. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk to y'all. I don't want my mom's umbrella to break, so. Never mind the fact she broke my canopy by leaving it up for the wind. But anyway, we will holler. I think we might be good. Is it raining where you are, Q? But look, it's all blue. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. We might be good. We might be good. Dennis only takes like an hour. Look at all that blue. Look at all that blue. We might be good. We might be good. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get going. Bye.